Well, welcome back to Better Living. I'm here with Dave Labonte from Belle Tire. He was here last week. We talked about how important it is to make sure our car is safe and ready to go when we hit the road for that summer driving. We all want to go on vacation. In fact, I was kind of wanting to go today, but nobody let me.
You got to work.
Darn it. But it is the holiday week. Most people off
Correct.
on this Friday
Correct.
for 4th of July. And, of course, Saturday is the actual holiday. But there are some things we can do to make sure that our cars are ready. Of course, tires really one of the bigger investments we make on our cars.
Correct. Absolutely. And most people don't protect that investment. They don't even think about it. They buy the tires, put them on their car, and away we go. And you have to replace them a lot sooner than later if you have that attitude. So we have some suggestions on how you protect your tire, protect your investment, and get the most out of your tires as you can, because they are expensive.
They sure are, and we want to make sure that we take care of them. Of course, the first thing we have to do is when we come in to see you guys, make sure that we're buying the correct tire
Absolutely.
for not only for our car, but for how we're going to drive.
Absolutely. We ask you those kind of questions. We qualify you as a customer and find out how you drive. If it's a minivan, is it around town, is it a heavy-duty truck, whatever it may be, we'll help you get in the right direction.
Well, I'm way too cool for a minivan. That's what I tell myself. That's why I stick with my SUV. Like, I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Nothing's wrong with a minivan,
I know there's not. I know they're not, and they drive so much better. But so what do we do once we have the right tire for our car? How do we protect those tires?
Well, we have an acronym we use called AIR, A-I-R, alignment, inflation, rotation. So you always want to make sure your vehicle's aligned properly. And what an alignment does, it's like a chiropractor for your car.
Yeah.
Make sure your tires are perpendicular to the road and parallel to one another. That way it handles much better, more stable, and the tires will wear properly.
So every time we're going to take a long trip, do we need to, obviously, is it every time we get our tire or our oil change, do we need to have that checked, or how often?
It depends on your driving, but we check it for free for you, by the way, at all our stores. We'll check it for free. It's a fairly inexpensive maintenance item to perform, but at least once a year you want to get it checked. If you've gone through some rough roads, you may want to check it sooner rather than later. And certainly when you buy tires, when you get them replaced, at least have it checked so you know where you stand. And again, we'll do that for free. When
you've hit some of those potholes that we're kind of infamous for, you should get that checked. All right, so that's the A. What does the I stand for?
Inflation. Proper tire inflation is critical. If tires are overinflated, they're going to wear out in the middle because the tire's expanding more. If they're underinflated, you're going to have more shoulder wear on the outside of the tires because they're underinflated. Improper air pressure makes the vehicle less stable, not as safe, frankly. But the proper inflation, vehicle handles more economically. You get better gas mileage, better tire wear as well. People always have the idea, you know what, you want to check your air pressure once a month too, by the way. The proper air pressure is going to be in the placard of the door, or in the owner's manual. Every tire on the outside of it has a max air pressure. Folks think, oh, it's 44 pounds. I'm going to put 44 pounds on my tire. Not correct. Your vehicle is very specific to what the proper air pressure should be. And again, we have free air stations at our stores. So rather than going to the gas station and spending $1 on air, we'll do it for free for you.
That's a great idea, because I did know that you can get them at gas stations, but it makes more sense to run in there. And I certainly trust you telling me how much air in there instead of me trying to read and figure out.
But I do suggest everybody has.
I'm guessing you carry one of those.
One of these all the time. So.
Easy thing to keep in your car.
Easy thing to keep in your car.
And I'm guessing that you guys have those at Belle Tire. We can pick those up.
We do.
That would make sense. All right, so we know what the A stands for, alignment. I stands for inflation. What does the R stand for?
Rotation. Rotation's also often overlooked. We do that for free as well, especially when you purchase tires from us. Your vehicle has different weight. There's more weight in the front than the back. So the tires in the front too long, they wear out quickly. And the backs don't wear out the way they should at all. They get very choppy. So you have to keep them rotated frequently, every 5,000 to 10,000 miles, to make sure they wear evenly.
That makes sense. Again, if I stop in, you can tell me if that's something that I need done?
Correct. We can look at the tires, check your history, but again, very, very economical, very, very inexpensive thing to do, and it helps you get the most out of your tires.
I think it's really important to remind people, and you talked about this last week when you were in, what's the most important thing at Belle Tire? Because there are lots of places we can go to check on tires. There are lots of places, there are big box stores we can run in and get our tires changed. But there's something that makes Belle Tire very unique.
Well, we care about our customers more than anything else. It doesn't matter what we do. If that customer isn't happy when they leave our store, nothing else matters. Nothing we did just throw out the window if they're not happy. So we work really hard to make sure we build a relationship with our customers and to make sure they're happy when they leave.
And I think that's really important because I think a lot of times I feel like a number at, you know, at the big box places, and that's important to know that you guys care about us and that you have so much experience. You guys have been serving people in our area for over 90 years.
90 years.
Not you specifically.
Oh,
I mean,
close.
I'm trying not to date you.
Close. No, we've been in business for a long time because of our customers. Without our customers, I wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Right.
So that's absolutely critical, yes.
That's
we don't have
so
a
very
big box mentality dealing with customers at all. We try to be very personal.
Absolutely essential. So, and you don't just do tires.
No, we do auto repair, we do brakes, we do front end work, we do oil changes. You know, a good way to get your tires rotated is every other oil change. You know, we'll do it for free again. Come in for an oil change, every other oil change, get them rotated as well. So yes, we do windshields, we have a sale going on this week too, by the way. So anybody going on the road this weekend, $60 off at least any set of 4 tires all week long. So.
Well, I am sure there are lots of people planning to hit the road this weekend. Tell people where you're located, what kind of hours.
Great. We are on Secor, just south of Alexis. We are on Navarre in Oregon. We're on Central Avenue in Sylvania Township, just west of McCord, and we're on Fremont Pike, Route 20 in Rossford, right in front of Home Depot. Today and Thursday, 8 to 8. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 to 6. And Saturday, 8 to 5.
All right, lots of locations.
Not this Saturday, we're closed for the holidays. So.
Yes, do not go 4th of July.
Right.
They'll all be out at the pool
Right.
or checking out the fireworks anyway. Belle Tire, they care about you and they care about taking care of your car. Check them out today. We'll be right back.